Hello again, it's Noob, and here we actually get to look at the Adapta Prime HS, but the best version of it. This is a 3-star lock, as you can see there. This version has the 7 pins and sliders. I think that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there are 4, maybe 5 sliders. We'll explore that in a minute. So yeah, this is the much better version. Now I recently picked the non-slider version, and you can see because the key doesn't have sliders and it's only got 5 pins, but yet it's still also a 3-star lock, which I find very strange because it's a very, very different beast. You can see the difference here. One's got 7 pin cuts, one's got 5, one's got a sort of like a laser track for the sliders, one doesn't. This key will go into this lock and obviously it works very well, but it's weirdly too big to go into this one. The key itself is just a little bit sort of fatter. Can you see? Just a very different profile, which again is not something I was expecting. Now you can put this thinner one, I think, in here. Obviously it doesn't work because it's 7 pins. In fact, you can see one of the pin cuts there already, so you can see how much sort of deeper that key would go in. But that isn't what I was expecting. I thought that they would literally be the same key blank, apart from one has a slider track in there. But no, not the case. They are ever so slightly different locks. So how this one is a 3-star lock and this one is a 3-star lock, I've got no idea. I just don't really get it. Does it say on the side? Yeah, it's the same TS 007 British Standard mark. I mean, it's very strange. Don't understand how they can both have the same rating, even though this is clearly the superior lock. Anyway, enough about that. Let's throw it in Vice and have a pick. Okay, so we are in the Vice. Let's just watch how smooth that lock operates. Here is the key with its bitting, which very much goes sort of low cut, high cut, low cut, high cut, low cut, high cut, all the way along. Pretty good bitting, actually. There is that slider track. Yeah, I guess we just have to give it a pick. What have I got? Well, I've got some broken lock picks and a half diamond I can use for manipulating the sliders. I have a flat flag here, my favourite one, double-sided pick, and a nice long-tipped tension tool so that it can get all the way past the 7th pin and act as a guide for my pick as well, which is always very nice. So yeah, let's give this a bit of a go. Make sure we're all in, all comfortable, moderate tension. Good, right, let's have a go. Pin 1's binding, little click, 2, nothing, 3, little click, 4, little click, 1, 2, 3, click again, 4, 5, 6, a little something. Here we go. There, I've got 6. Now just go back through. It feels good, but I think there's something else. So nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3. Just tap 4 and yeah, into a deeper falset. Okay, so 1 again, 2, oh, into a deep falset again, so 2, click, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't want to start messing around with the sliders until you're absolutely certain that there is no more pins to be picked. I don't know if these have tapers on or anything weird about them, so you want to sort of make sure that you're sort of ready to go. I think we're picked. I'm just going to go in with something like this broken lockpick. One was a broken key extractor, I think. It doesn't really matter, just any old bit of steel which will go down the lockpick. If this doesn't work, you can actually go back to the pins and try and get onto them again. This lock, for some reason, does need a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of jiggling. I don't know why. But if it's not working like that, then just go back through make sure that, like that. Ah, see, I think there's a spool on pin 2 which I just missed. And you want to make sure, like I said before, that you really are on the sliders. Otherwise, they just won't bind, and they won't stay in position. And you'll think you're picked, but you're not. So again, just a little tip there. Oh, I think I felt some of those sliders go then. Sorry about any camera shake. But you do have to sort of wriggle and jiggle these a bit. And again, I'm just going to go back through and make sure I haven't, nothing sort of jumped back up or done anything silly. So easy for these things to, when you're jiggling, to jump back up or do strange things you just didn't expect them to. Okay, we're good. So what shall I use? I'll use this one for a bit, I think. Oh, and yeah, we got it. That was it there, look. Yeah, I should be able to turn it past that point, I think. Yeah, there we go. We can just need to obviously use this tool to push down the pins. Another good reason for having a longer tip. And yeah, we're ready to go. So that's the pick. Quite good actually. Not a bad lock, I'd say. It's much better with the 7 pins. Very cool. So I'm going to take out the pins first, then I might go off camera to take all these circlips off and figure out a way to show you the sliders, because I honestly just, yeah, I don't know where to begin with this, but let's have a look at the pins first, right? And if you want to know what the sliders are like, then obviously watch to the end. So I'm going to lock that back up now. There we go. And here's my tool. Ah, there we go. Oh, okay. It's quite a nice multi-spool. I honestly can't quite remember what's in this lock or what was in the last one. I'm going to have to go back and have a look, aren't I? Because it's one of those things where it was only a few weeks back, but I literally can't remember. Oh, interesting. That's a sprung pin in pin. I think that was in the last one, if I remember rightly. Where's my key? Just trying to wriggle out. There we go. I don't have my tweezers. 1 second. There we go. Getting there. Problem with these 7-pin locks is it's 7 pins to have to uncover in here. Spring. All seem to be steel springs, which is neither good nor bad, depending on how you look at it. Come on. I can see the pins in there, they just do not want to come out. Interesting. Maybe I'll give them a poke with this and see if that does anything. Ah, got them. They were just very comfortable up in there doing whatever they're doing. Is that another pin in pin? Well, we're gonna have to look at these pins because I think the last one did have a pin in pin, but not a sprung pin in pin. Wasn't really expecting that. Okay, what's this one? Are any of these normal? Yeah, that's normal. Again, where's my key? Just need to try to encourage the key pins drop down. 2 more to go. Ah, right, and everything comes out of this one. That's easy to do. One of those, and one of these. And last but not least, pin stack 6. And all that drops out really nicely. Good, good, good. Right. Good stuff. Right, let's explore this and then I'll come back and show you the rest. So, what do we have? We have all standard key pins. They're stepped so they don't fall into the keyway. Pin 1, which is really nice, is this very cute like double spool, and I think that's really good cuts on that, nice and deep. This was interesting. I don't think I saw that last time. It actually looks like a, I think it's an anti-bump pin. It's actually a little sprung T-pin. Oh, it's a sprung T-pin. That's so cute. I think that's an anti-bump feature, but it does explain why it hangs up on that part. We've got another spool in position 3. A steel, I'm assuming steel driver pin, standard, all the way to the back, all brass. So, oh no, hold on. One of them was one of these a pin in pin? Yes, this steel one was actually a pin in pin. I knew this one of them wasn't just a standard steel driver. So yeah, look. There we go. And that isn't sprung, it's just a sort of floating pin. And it acts like a T-pin, but is also, I believe, an anti-bump feature. So very interesting pins in this. I really like it. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. I'm going to now disassemble this, probably off camera, come back to you and show you the sliders.